international norms and conduct their deliberations under the auspices of the United Nations. I urge UN member states to work together to promote policies for a forum that meets our well-developed methodologies for such events. These policies should be implemented before the meeting of the 6th World Water Forum. This new orientation will give new impetus to a range of positive initiatives. Now is the time when we need to join forces and resources to take immediate steps to protect the sources of this precious resource and improve measures to prevent water pollution. For these reasons, it is essential that those of you representing governments at the World Water Forum must take steps to reverse the decision to remove the right to water from the Ministerial Declaration. As it stands, this important declaration undermines the effort of those who are struggling for access to clean water and sanitation. I urge all of you to support the efforts of the delegation from Uruguay in the process to open up the statement and to do the right thing. We all know the real work comes after the words, and on this we must start and stand together. Just very finally, he says, all of us, the United Nations, governments, the private sector, organized civil society must join forces to find solutions and positive ways forward. Together we must assert our role as stewards of the planet Earth, a role that has been abandoned for too long. We must recognize that the narrow, profit-driven approach to the precious elements of life is leading us to a dead end, not only for humanity, but for all life on our beleaguered planet. We must find new respect for what has been entrusted to our care and manage our resources for the good of all. All of us, without exception, share responsibility for the state of our world, but we must move forward. Today we are witnessing a confluence of large-scale, interrelated crises, access to clean water primarily among them. But crises need not turn necessarily into tragedy. This is a time of tremendous opportunities to introduce corrective measures to improve ways of doing things. The World Water Forum should be one of the key vehicles in this work. I thank you for your support on this appeal, which goes to the heart of the work of the Forum. I entrust my advisor, Mark Barlow, to help us rethink and join efforts to develop a truly representative legal framework for dealing with water. Now, I would only add, I think these are very, very powerful words coming from the President of the General Assembly of the United Nations, who actually has the courage to say that there is much to be done at the United Nations as well. But I would also add, after having spent time at the World Water Forum, and I have been at every one of the World Water Forums since The Hague, that I want to add that the World Water Forum has many, many serious problems. First of all, it is dramatically elitist. There is a VIP entrance and VIP cars and VIP security and VIP washrooms. You cannot pee in the VIP washrooms if you don't have a VIP card. It is an exclusive club. Secondly, it is repressive. The World Water Forum has become increasingly repressive over the years. It was not very repressive in The Hague. It was not very repressive in Kyoto. It became repressive in Mexico City, but it is really repressive here in the sense that there is a very heavy security component, and people, all of our people here who've been at the forum have felt intimidated. I was pushed yesterday by an official because I was in the way of some VIP who had arrived, and I didn't jump out of the way fast enough. A woman, I might add, smacked me across, like just really pushed me hard. It's just a feeling that not only is it elitist, but unless you're one of the elite, you're not safe there. I think we've heard the words "not feeling safe" from our people, and of course we're very concerned about the deportation of two of our colleagues for peacefully unfurling the banner and the treatment of our Turkish colleagues in a peaceful protest the first day. The World Water Forum is exclusive. It is very clear that there are only some views and some ideologies and some interests that are welcome there, and it is very clear that those of us who do not share those views have not been welcomed. Our side events are not even advertised properly, and it has been extremely hard to get access to hold press conferences and so on. And finally, the World Water Forum is bankrupt of new ways to address the growing water crisis in the world. Yesterday, I attended a session on finance, and all they could think about is new ways to create money for water with more tariffs on the poor. They have run out of ideas because they have maintained an adherence to an ideology that is not working and has dramatically failed. And we here at the Alternative People's Forum are here to say with our sisters and brothers and colleagues around the world that the rest of the world does not recognize them. They have no legitimacy. Nobody voted for them. We do not want another World Water Forum. We want this discussion, this intense discussion around water to be moved to the proper forum, to people, to their elected governments, and the General Assembly of the United Nations. Thank you very much. And the statement will be available to everyone in the packets, and also we'll have many copies. Thank you.
For those who may have just come in or who may not have heard, I'd like to remind you to apologize for those of you who can't see. This is a press conference, so we've